Hi everyone. I'm here with Daniel van Losbroek. He is the creator of the Alignment Program, which is a by donation program online. And I'm just going to ask him a few questions while we have him here. So Daniel, how would you overall describe your program and what it offers?
Hi, Lindsay.
Hi.
There's a lot of things in the program, like for example, brain rewiring and mind-body techniques, pacing and calmness, and those things are in a lot of programs. But what I discovered in my own healing journey is that those things are not enough to heal, and many people then come across emotional healing to really get rid of all the stressors that are inside of us that want to be released and to release them. And in order to do that, we need to get in contact with the unconscious mind also as well, for the reason why we need brain rewiring in the first place, and why there are mind-body symptoms, and why there is an emotional load in our body that we're unaware of. And we need to release them via getting in contact with the unconscious mind. And in lots of hypnosis techniques that are in the program, you sort of get the idea about how to connect to your unconscious. What is there, what you don't see yet. And via lots of different techniques do we then reprogram the unconscious mind. Via, for example, emotional release, like EMDR, but also with affirmations, but also about getting to a place of calmness where you can enjoy a new state of being that is not related on stress or resisting life.
Yeah, I 100% agree with all of those things. At least for my own recovery, I needed all of those things myself too. So it's really nice that you have a program that has all of these elements in it in one place for people. And what would you say that separates your program from other programs that are out there?
Yeah, first of all, it's donation based. I think it's my value that these things are available for everyone, not the rich people, not the people who are living in the rich countries who are lucky enough to be able to pay for something expensive. And what is also different is that I offer you a lot of holistic techniques, and most of these techniques are as well scientific. But the idea is that you get to understand the whole process of these holistic techniques, and you understand it also. You can also make new ones, new holistic things that you create yourself, new methods. And whenever there is a relapse or a setback, because these things can still happen, instead of reacting from a dogmatic teaching that you've learned, it's more about, okay, there is this, something happened, something caused this. Sit with yourself, and then find a tool of your own that is in the toolbox to release all of these energies that are inside of you, or the reasons, or maybe you did something that you shouldn't have done. Maybe there was coping behavior or whatsoever. So in the end, it is about reconnecting with yourself in a different way.
Yeah, definitely having those tools and the trust you build through knowing that you have these tools available to yourself. You are a person who I've never heard of anyone else doing this, who you got yourself sick again, didn't you, to prove to yourself that you could heal yourself again. Isn't that right? Yeah, that's pretty incredible. That I always think about that, to remind myself that I do have the tools now. And one last question, just a fun one to get some personality so people can see how they connect to you. What animal do you feel like you'd be in another life, or do you connect with spiritually?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. Well, first of all, in this lifetime before I got sick, I always had the feeling that I was on the way to something. I don't want that anymore. I want to arrive. I love nature. I love the beach. Therefore, I choose not to be an animal, but to become a palm tree.
Oh, palm tree. All right. I like that answer.
I imagine that to be the most ecstatic thing that we can be.
Oh, gorgeous. And why do you feel like that's your thing? It
I
just
think
connects.
it's like I'm grounded. I'm on the most beautiful place on the planet, a tropical beach, maybe.
Mhm.
I can really put my roots as deep as possible, and I can just be there and flower every year. It feels for me like the most ecstatic thing that I could do.
Yeah, and feel the seasons as they change. I love that. Very,
Yeah.
yeah, very centered. I enjoy that. Okay, thank you so much for answering my questions. It's really nice to talk to you, Daniel.
Thank you, Lindsay.